Here's Harrison Mevis to get this one started. And away we go from East Rutherford. Return starts at the 3. And look at this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Go. Throwing to start this game. Dumps it off to his running back.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Second down now, 7 to go.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Come on.
From the 41. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Giants will have a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. They go play action on 1st. He intercepts the pass. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. Dulcich hauls it in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 29. Hits his running back. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Purdy to throw it. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Point after by Mevis is good. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Mevis ready to send this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Gets this to Johnson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. All set up now for 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Back to the air on second, Purdy. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
On third down, Purdy has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Purdy. He's got it near. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! And they pick it up, still got a chance at a touchdown. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. The Mets got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He finds Johnson. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Pass play now. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Throwing it again on 2nd down. He brings it in. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Shotgun now on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Trap 60.
They are throwing it again. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Bucky Irving now to return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Niners take over first and 10.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
He's going to try to drop it in deep right. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow their early lead to 13. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary.
Mevis ready to send this one away. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
60 by 6, 60 by, here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
He puts some air under this one, deep right. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. There's a flag on the field. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty.
Go!
Play action on 1st down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Finds him over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Pretty throwing here on 1st. Brought in by Ayuk. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Third and long for him here. On the move, past the 40. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Irving here from the gun. And he doesn't find open space. He only finds a defender who makes the stop. Nothing gained or lost on that run. And now it's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Mevis able to knock it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Working quickly here. From the 37. Sideline throw reeled in by Neighbors. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Giants will have a 1st down. Back to throw now. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Giants pushing for points.
Ready up.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Track at 60. Here we go.
Throwing it again here. Toward the sideline, and he locates Johnson. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
This one's caught. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Giant.
He'll throw it yet again. Neighbors with a catch. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
It's a gain of yards. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Niners' 1-yard line.
They'll throw it again. And he's got it. Had to lay out for it, but touchdown. The Giants chop some of the lead off before the half. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Giants cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave them enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Purdy on 1st down. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On 3rd down, Purdy escapes the pocket. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And they'll take over with minimal time remaining in the half. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Looking right, and he finds him. And the nice pickup ends beyond the 35 as he goes out. 1st down, ball at the 36. Pass play coming here. That one's caught along the left sideline. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. He's going to throw this one. Finds him on the crossing route.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. They're going to throw. It's caught, but short of the first. And they were all over this one. They stop him short, and the fake fails. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running it now out of the gun. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Purdy gets this from the pistol. That finds Ayuk complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. First down throw by Purdy. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They are now set for 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. Room to run inside the 12. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Shotgun snap for Purdy. The throw is caught. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Mevis now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers take a 3-possession lead.
Giants 14. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion here left. Throwing now from the gun. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Giants first down.
Here we go, set.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's a throw. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Giants will have a first down. Still sticking with the passing game. And a man is there to knock that away.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Sending a receiver left.
Go.
2nd and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
They'll try and throw it here. Finds a seam down the middle. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. They connect on the deep shot. And that's a New York touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Giants cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Slot man in motion right. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. So out now comes the punter. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. Turn to stop him cold. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And it'll be Giants football. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Throwing from the gun. Into the hands of Neighbors. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
60. Let's go now.
From midfield now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They are throwing it again. He's got a man left. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from his own end zone. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. It's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
Throwing again from their own end zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender runs at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. A give now from the gun. Gets him to 1st, past the 15. Past the 35. Has room down the left sideline. Launches, and he's got it. Touchdown! The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
He'll take this at the 10. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And they pick him off again. And the 49ers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walking the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today, and I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
Another run here from the gun. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Second and 13. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Phillips.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line. Neighbors with the catch. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Back to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Third and long for him here. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Design bootleg here. He rolls to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
60 Eagle, go!
Throwing it again here. Put the body on the line for his team. Offense up to the line fast. From the red zone now. The back grabs it. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And they'll have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to stop the clock at will. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Ready? 79 Broncos. Left wing 19.
Back to the well again. So this one on the defense. And as he goes out of bounds, we've got a flag on the play, likely against the defense. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
19 Lions. Back at 60. 7 Packers. 7 Packers.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Buffalo 18. Trap 60. Trap. No. No. Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Bring it. Check. Check. 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Unlock Lion! Unlock Lion!
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
70 Lions! 70!
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's completed right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that gives them first and goal.
Set! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Back up! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Hop, go!
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. Running it after the penalty. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on second and goal. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're left with third and goal. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
79 Broncos.
Third and goal, Purdy. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Mevis ready to send this one away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. They're out and set, first and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, you can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's on the move. Finds a man right side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Here we go.
Throwing from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here he is on third and long. He has the first over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Throwing now on first down. He lofts it deep left. This is caught inside the 15. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants trail by 15.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Buys time, rolling right. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. So now a big moment for the Giants as they line up for two. They kick the running back in motion. He's throwing for it. And this is going to be cut for two. So some fight left in them. Love it. It is back to a one-score game.
Giants 37.
Still some time left. Most of the 2 minutes remaining. They need to get this onside kick back. I think the Giants got that one back. Yes, Giants football. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. After one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Fourth down now. Another kneel would stop the clock and turn it over. Let's see what they do here. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And with the start they have,